Yeah, I got him in here cooking tonight after he worked 12 hours. See, this is what you need to do when you come home from work. And when you're done, you're gonna clean all those dishes in that sink.
Bro, she really opened with, you need to cook and clean after working 12 hours. Wait 12 hours. And now she's filming him like he's a contestant on some reality show. The attitude is already doing way too much. Then she explains why they're fighting, and somehow the argument gets even worse. She's upset because he won't keep paying for eating out while he's talking about saving and investing. But then she drops the line that changes everything.
So me and my husband are in a huge fight right now. He actually left, and he said he's gonna stay gone until I get my act together. So I'm gonna tell you what happened, okay? Pretty much, he works like 70 hours a week, okay? And I asked him if we can go out to eat. We went out to eat yesterday, and I asked him again if we can go out to eat again. He said that this can't be something we do on a routine basis. And I'm just like, why not? Why not? When you have the money to do it, and you make all that money, why can't we do that? He says, because we're supposed to be saving.
Where we about to go?
We're supposed to save. What are we investing in? Why are we
What you
saving
mean?
in
Why
the
are you
first
putting
place?
my clothes in my...
Okay, first of all, what I'm not gonna do is sit here and allow someone to tell me what my money, that's my money too, because we're married. I'm not gonna allow someone to tell me what my money is gonna go towards. Okay, simple as that. And if he's gonna keep it up, then he don't have to come.
Now she's saying his money is her money because they're married. I mean, okay, marriage can mean shared finances, but the way she's saying it sounds less like teamwork and more like, I spend, you earn. Then he finally snaps and tells her she needs to go. And suddenly we're not debating dinner anymore. We're debating who's actually leaving the house. Wait, she's pulling out Virginia law and the 30-day rule. Bro, this argument just became a legal battle.
So basically you just telling me that you're insecure.
No, it's not that I'm insecure. It's just a respect thing. When you're dealing with somebody that does a lot, you should appreciate that and show me some type of respect like that.
What does that have to do with you being insecure?
You keep talking about insecure. That's not the case. Listen, it don't even matter no more. Yo, gotta go.
You gotta give me 30 days to get out.
I ain't gotta give you
And then
30
you
days.
packing my stuff like I could pack my own stuff.
You good. I'm gonna pack it for you. Your name ain't on the lease.
My name is on the
No, it's
lease
not.
as an occupant.
No. Damn occupant.
Yeah, I'm an occupant. You have to give me 30 days to get out. Virginia law.
You're an occupant. Your ass out of here.
Well, I'm glad you folded my shit the way it need to be folded.
Respectfully, why wouldn't I?
No, it just don't make sense that men are like that. No, men these days are very insecure.
Listen, it's not about men these days. I'm not them.
When you go to the club, do I say anything about you being in the club?
I'm putting you out very respectfully. All you had to do was delete a number and you wanted to keep. Why would you even want to keep contact with ex anyway in your phone? Like why?
Because you can't talk to me about the stuff that I need to be talked to about. So at the end of the day, I got to talk to somebody who I can talk to.
So you talk to your ex. See, that's the problem with females. They go back to what they know.
That ain't got nothing to do with going back to what I know.
So what you got his number for? Say.
I just told you.
Oh, so you talk to him about when you're going through stuff.
Yeah.
That I can't talk to you about.
Yeah, because you don't know how to communicate.
Why you don't talk to your mama or your daddy or your
I
sister or your brother?
why would I talk to them about my relationship?
Bro, this argument just keeps finding new levels. She says she's an occupant. He says her name isn't on the lease, and neither one of them is backing down. Then the conversation shifts to her keeping her ex's number. She says she needs someone to talk to because her husband doesn't communicate. That's definitely not going to make him feel better. And when he asks why she can't talk to family instead, her answer is basically, why would I? Yeah, this relationship has another problem.
George, I'm not doing none of that shit. Unless he buys me my house in the hills overlooking the ocean in Malibu. He has invested into assets in my trust fund.
So let me get this straight so I know that we are all on the same page. Y'all don't want to cook. Y'all don't want to clean. Y'all don't want to do laundry. Y'all don't want to support a man financially. You don't want to fold clothes. You don't want to support a man emotionally. All you want to do is lay on your backs and get hit and spend all this money. And by all means, if you can find a man that's willing to allow you to do so, cook him. And I mean grill his pockets to the fullest. I ain't got no problem with that. However, a relationship is supposed to be give and take. How can you call yourself a good woman if all you willing to do is take? You're not willing to give.
Wait, so she wants a house in Malibu, a trust fund, no cooking, no cleaning, and basically zero responsibilities? Bro really said, let me get this straight, and started listing everything she doesn't want to do. I mean, relationships are supposed to involve some kind of give and take. If one person thinks marriage means collecting benefits while the other person handles everything, somebody's eventually going to say, enough. And that somebody clearly has something to say next.
So you woke me up for what?
You need to leave.
When you're married and if you leave.
I need you gone. Like, you gotta go.
Can we revisit this after the holidays?
No. Today. We not doing that after holidays and then prolonging this whole process. No.
So you're gonna ruin the holidays for everyone, for the kids, for
the holidays
my family.
Wasn't on your mind when you did what you did. Like, we're not doing this. This is cyclical. Just a cycle, what you know.
Okay, but what? Okay, so your birthday, I was planning something real big.
That's
and
fine.
now
That's my birthday. I
can
don't
we
need anything.
Can we
No, that's 7-8 months out. No.
So there is no reconciliation right now?
No. There's always a reconciliation. There's always a reclamation. There's always a recycle. We're not. No. You gotta go.
Are you really doing this right now?
No, you doing that right now on the camera?
No tears, bro.
This next breakup is not subtle. She wakes him up, and he tells her straight up that she needs to leave. She tries the classic, "Can we revisit this after the holidays?" And he's like, "No, today." Nah, that is the sound of a man who's already made the decision. Then she brings up the kids and Christmas, hoping that guilt will buy her more time. But he isn't moving. And the reason he gives is about to make this even more serious, too.
I've been trying. I've done everything that you asked me to do.
You're being real studio right now.
Please don't do this. Like, the holidays are coming, the kids were...
Don't put this on me. Like, let's not do this. Don't put it on me.
You know,
Be
I've been
accountable.
going through so much.
No, you've been putting yourself in so much.
Please,
these are your actions.
don't do this. We can fix this.
There's no fixing. You gotta go.
Oh my God.
You gotta go.
Like, this is not happening right now.
It has to
I
happen
can't
right
lose
now.
you.
It's already lost.
Dude, he's so calm.
It's already lost.
Wait, she keeps saying the holidays are coming, the kids are going through so much, and this is going to ruin everything. But he's not accepting any of it. He's basically saying, these are your actions. Then she starts crying and begging him not to do this. And the emotional switch is wild. 1 minute she's arguing, the next she's terrified of losing him. But his response, it's already lost. Ouch. And somehow, she still thinks there's a way back.
Come up with men that will not be entertained in 2026.
Oh, God.
No car/license. If you don't have a car, rentals I don't mind, but you better have a car when you're around me, you understand? No license. If you have a green license or a passport, you better have a pink license. Otherwise you're not being around me. Motionless. You better have some motion, have some ambition. You need to be getting to that money. I don't want no broke bum. Do you understand? Party goers/party holidays. Too many female friends. Alcoholics. Short men. No own place. You better have your own home. Because I have my own house, you better have your own house. You're not living with me. I don't adopt the homeless. This is not a homeless shelter. Not healthy. Uneducated. Multiple baby mamas. Fatherless men. You better have a dad. Otherwise it's not going to work. And mummy issues. I don't want you to come here with mummy issues. And you think that I'm your mum. But that's my list.
Nah, the desperation is real now. She's crying, asking to revisit the relationship, promising she can fix everything. But he's completely done. He says he's already given her opportunities to correct things, and they weren't reciprocated. That's the part that hits hardest, because this doesn't sound like one bad argument. It sounds like the final chapter of a repeated problem. And when someone says, I can fix it, after the breakup has already started, that's usually when you know it's truly over.
Alright, we gotta go.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, guess what?
What?
Do you like my new outfit?
Do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
I don't understand.
No, it's really simple. Do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
But you're my husband, and you should always tell me the truth.
Right, but do you want the husband answer or do you want the truth?
I want the husband answer.
I think it looks amazing, and I think you are absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking.
Well, now, I want the truth.
I don't give a
Oh my god.
Okay, total subject change. And this woman has a very specific checklist for men. Car, license, ambition, money, their own house, no messy family situation, and height. Bro, this isn't a dating preference anymore. It's basically a job application. Then another guy catches his girlfriend talking to other men. She won't get out of his car, she's crying, and he's asking about those just friends. Yeah, that explanation isn't landing.
I was wondering what kind of options would be available to me. I'll give you a quick synopsis. I'm 42 years old. Last year I used to weigh 203 pounds.
None.
No, I'm not finished.
None. Yeah, you are.
Last year.
Yeah, you are.
Last year. This year I weighed 165.
No, ma'am. I said you're finished. You're finished.
I'm done?
Yep.
There's nothing left for me.
Not realistically.
Well, thank you.
And then if you have any children.
So my kids are...
Okay, ma'am, I don't need to... okay, the only way that there would ever be any chance for you is if you were gorgeous. And if you were gorgeous, you wouldn't be calling. You're going to have to be very feminine, very submissive, very cooperative. You're going to have to bring a lot to the table. So that's why when you asked, I'm like...
Wait, after all that chaos, we get a surprisingly funny marriage moment. She asks her husband if he likes her outfit, and he asks the most dangerous question possible. Do you want the husband answer or the truth? Bro already knows there are two answers. She picks the husband answer, and he tells her she looks amazing. Honestly, that's veteran husband behavior. 20 years of marriage teaches you when honesty needs strategic timing. But then things get awkward again.
She's very cute. Like, she could make money.
I thought, let me just try only, and I ended up making $50,000 in my first month.
How many months did you make this much?
I started with 50, 60, and then it leveled out at 20 a month.
That's not
just
bad
about.
at all. That is $250,000 a year. Is not something to complain about.
Definitely not. I spent 30 minutes on there a day, and I would send my managers photos, and they would go into the chat and bait people for money, but I stopped that.
Why?
Just feeling like it was very wrong.
Why?
Because I felt scammy.
Okay, you went full Christian good girl. Okay.
Yeah.
And being told you made $200,000 in 6 months. Where the f did that go?
I purchased my mom.
This next woman asks what kind of dating options she has, and the response is absolutely ruthless. She's talking about her age, weight, kids, and what she can bring to a relationship. The guy doesn't even let her finish before cutting her off. And then he lays out the conditions he'd expect if there were ever a chance. I mean, brutal honesty is one thing, but this conversation has zero cushioning. And somehow, the next story gets even more uncomfortable.
Explain something. If my man doesn't like it, then I'm not doing it. Let me rewind. If my man does not like it, then I'm not doing it.
Based as fuck.
And I know some of the younger generation might be screaming right now, but hear me out. That's my man. That's my heart and soul. My best friend. He is my partner. We are in this together forever. And I don't know where it got lost. So I know that if he doesn't want me to do something, he has a good reason for it. And I know that he has my best interest at heart. Just like I do for...
Okay, now we're hearing about a woman who made serious money online, starting around $50,000 in her first month and later leveling out around $20,000 a month. Sounds great, right? Then she explains how the money was being made, including managers sending photos into chats to bait people. She eventually stopped because it felt scammy. And then comes the relationship question. What happens when your past starts affecting who will date or marry you?
Tells you that he thinks you're wifey material. What he's telling you is that he sees in you a good servant.
Right. Sadly, though, there are some women out there that genuinely believe this, and that would be because they have encountered that small minority of men that unfortunately do want their wives to be nothing more than servants. But even more unfortunately, those women that actually believe this seem to lack the critical thinking skills to understand that not all men are the same.
When he says he sees wifey material, you need to hear that he sees you're easy to exploit.
What's really sad is there seems to be an ever-increasing number of women that will try to find any way to try to make themselves out to be a victim.
The man who sees you as wifey material is planning for you to have a nice long life of cleaning his dishes, washing his socks, and getting on your knees whenever he wants you to.
Some really do try, don't they?
As I recently heard a man say online, you may not be feeling so well, but your mouth still works. That's how they see us. That's what wifey material is. Wifey material is an insult.
Take a lesson. That is how prejudice starts. Someone takes one thing that apparently a rather uneducated individual said and applies it to an entire population. That's exactly how.
Now this one gets ideological fast. A woman says if her man doesn't like something, she won't do it because she trusts him and believes he has her best interests at heart. Then another woman argues that wifey material is actually an insult and means being exploited. Wait, how did we get from a compliment to an entire theory about marriage? The debate gets heated as both sides interpret the phrase differently. And then the video promises one final clip that's supposedly the craziest yet.
People, this is proof we live in a very sick, crazy world. People, this Greyhound bus driver caught his wife cheating after 9 years. You may be thinking, what's the big deal? People cheat every day. People, it's not a surprise that someone was cheating. The surprise was who they was cheating with. So people, this Greyhound bus driver went to work, and right before he started his shift, he became very sick. He had a very bad headache, and he felt like he was about to throw up. This man became so sick, he did not want to take any chances and drive a group of people down the road. So this man then told his boss how he was feeling, and he told his boss he was thinking about going to the emergency room. When this man left his job, instead of him going to the emergency room, he decided to go home. And you won't believe what this man seen. People, when this man got home, he opened his door and he went straight to his bedroom. This man seen his wife with no clothes on. Her face was smothered into the pillow and she was bent over. People, I cannot make this up. Their family dog was humping this man's wife very fast. When the husband walked into the bedroom, the wife threw the dog off and tried to kick the dog and told the husband it's not what it looked like. The husband then screamed and said, what on God's earth is going on? People, this is crazy. Let me explain. People, this couple was married for 9 years and they did not have any kids, and they had 2 dogs. They had a black Labrador and they had a golden retriever. Now people, this Greyhound bus driver was shocked. He did not have a clue something like this was even possible. Also, keep in mind, when the husband caught his wife sleeping with the family pet, he knew 100% his wife knew exactly what she was doing. People, the wife was moaning and she was enjoying herself. It was no way she could explain herself out of that situation. Now people, with that being said, it was several signs that the husband ignored when it came to the dog and the wife. Again, the husband didn't have a clue something like this was even possible. People, the dog will always try to hump this woman's leg. The dog will always try to smell her backside. Sometime when this woman tried to fold clothes on the floor, the dog would try to hump her back. Anytime the dog would act crazy and do crazy stuff like this, the husband and the wife would laugh. They would say they need to find this dog a woman. Also, keep in mind, the only dog that had this behavior was the Labrador. Also, keep in mind, this couple worked 2 different shifts. The husband worked night shift and the wife worked morning shift, so they rarely ever at home together. This particular day when the husband caught the wife was off of work and the husband came home sick. So people, only God knows how long this was going on. People, we live in a very sick world. This story shocked me because I never knew a human would do something with an animal like this. Now people, why on God's earth would a woman do something like this with a dog? Your guess is good as mine.
Cleaning, I'm not sucking, I'm not fucking, I'm not.
Bro, I don't even know how to react to that story. A husband comes home sick and walks into a deeply disturbing situation involving his wife and the family dog. Then he realizes the strange behavior he noticed before may have meant something different. Their schedules meant they were rarely home together, so he has no idea how long it was happening. Seriously, after 9 years of marriage, that's an ending nobody expected. What a disaster. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.